Will Kimbrough here. Welcome to another lick of the day. I guess I'm hot and heavy on these. I've had some mornings kind of semi-free, and that's been nice. Happy 2018. This is about a 100-year-old Washburn parlor guitar. Pretty Brazilian rosewood. I got it for really cheap many years ago. And I love this thing. It's a great finger picking guitar. Got my thumb pick on. Got my slick pick on. I've got this thing strung up with D'Addario Gypsy Jazz strings. They're light. They don't put a lot of tension on the neck. They're not really intended for this kind of guitar, but they sound great. You can bend them easy. And anyway, I'd like to do another song from the new Daddy record. The Daddy record is called Let's Do This. I've gotten a few notifications in the last few days of orders that did not arrive. We shipped every order, and we had some bad shipping labels because we did get a few back that we've already shipped back out again. And we had to do detective work and figure out who didn't get their orders. Now people are coming out of the woodwork saying, I didn't get my orders, which is great for letting us know. Otherwise, how would we know? So I've been going to the post office as much as I can, and I've got one to send out this morning. While I wait for some beans to finish cooking, I'm making some Tuscan white bean and kale soup, which will be good since the weather's turned cold again here in Nash, Vegas. I'm going to play Two Birds Blues, which is like a old-timey kind of blues ragtime tune. You know, Daddy likes that. We call ourselves rock and roll for people who like ragtime, and ragtime for people who like rock and roll. You may not know that, but that's what we call ourselves. You can see somebody spent a lot of time on this guitar whacking the heck out of it right here. A Willie Nelson spot. So I got my thumb pick on. This is a song written in a kind of an old-timey chord pattern that would have probably been done in C because it's easier that way, like it would have been. You know, but I, in my infinite wisdom, decided to do it in E and not capo up to the 4th fret and play in the C position. Instead, I'm playing in E. I think I may have played some of the guitar on the record in an open tuning. There's a really fuzzy, fizzy guitar solo that might sound like a lap steel, but it's actually my old yellow silver tone through this tweed champ I have turned up all the way. So that's why you get that ultra fuzz sound. And the brilliant Brad Jones, who mixed the record, said, when something's that distorted, you either have to turn it off or turn it up. He picked up. So Two Birds Blues in E, I'm playing E. And then the next chord is this G sharp, not a minor, major. And I play it with my big old fat thumb over the top, so it's like. Then the A. I usually move back down to this A position so I can do this. And that's the big, Mississippi John Hurt. Sort of the Delta Blues version of Chuck Berry. And that lick, I love that. It's an old-time 1920s kind of thing. Taj Mahal does it a lot in some of his acoustic stuff, and it's on those, I don't know who, but 20s kind of stuff, 20s and 30s. It's happy-go-lucky. It's blues, but it's happy-go-lucky. I love it because it defies that Townes Van Zandt quote. There's either the blues or zippity-doo-dah. To me, this is the combination of both, and it's never been my intention to prove Townes Van Zandt wrong, but in this case, I think he was just kind of saying something cute, kind of like me right now. So that's where all comparisons between me and Townes Van Zandt end. I got two birds and only just one stone. Yes, I got two birds and only just one stone. Full of lust and longing, and it won't leave me alone. Well, I got two birds birds and only just one stone. Wine will start that pretty bird to sing. Wine will start that pretty bird to sing. Yes, it will. Give her one more glass and she lets me do my thing. Well, wine will start that pretty bird to sing. Anyway, there is Two Birds. Check it out on the new Daddy record. It's going into distribution in February, so you'll be able to get it digitally. You'll be able to listen to it on streaming outlets, and you'll be able to buy it at your local independent record store. But you can always get it from us, and you know how to do that. And like I said previously, this week my website is being rebuilt, and that's that. March 1st, Daddy plays at Music City Roots at 3rd and Lindsley, Nashville. Kevin Gordon's on the bill. Katie Pruitt's on the bill. I think Lily Mae's on the bill. Maybe somebody else. Pretty incredible bill. If you like this kind of music, if you like ragtime and rock and roll. Look at that. Look at that. It's beautiful. D'Addario strings and G7 capos, and there's that Epiphone guitar in the background that I've been checking out. 335, and this is a Washburn from the 1920s or 1910s, I don't know, but it's awesome. See y'all out there. I've got lots of shows coming up, and doing Songwriting with Soldiers this weekend out in Arizona. I'm really looking forward to that. That's always an incredible experience with incredible people, U.S. combat veterans, heroes, and also people who have a story to tell. I will be writing down their stories and making them into songs. Peace and love.